Bonk holders, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Appreciate you guys as always, but let's get right in today's topic. If you want to see more of these updates, smash that like button and of course hit that red subscribe button to let me know that you guys are interested in these updates. But looking across the board right now, we can see right in front of our eyes, we're seeing a retracement for the market. In the grand scheme of things, just a little bit of a correction, nothing too crazy. Bonk down about 6% with the price currently sitting at 2013. Still 4 zeros in front of the price, down 5% in Bitcoin comparative as well. Valuation 1.56 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at about 300 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So broader Memecoin market, we're going to take a look at it. The entire market valuation for the Memecoin space is $74.1 billion. And over the last 24 hours, we have seen pretty much everything down over the course of the last 24 hours. So that is that. Obviously, if you're looking at it on a weekly time frame, Bonk is one of the coins that's still in green, which of course is nice to see. Bonk was actually making some very impressive moves over the course of the last few days, and that's something that we don't really want to be forgetting. And as I've stated to you guys before, in my Pepe update or even in my Bonk update, memes have more momentum right now, believe it or not, compared to utility projects. So if you're looking at the dominance index, it's pretty much been in this upwards trend pretty much since May 14th. We know about that, and we actually saw a new high from this May 14th upside that we're seeing right now. We actually saw a 64.43% retest happening. Of course, we did see Bitcoin also see a retracement today, which of course is the core reason why the dominance even went up. So if you look at it on an hourly time frame for BTC, you could see this for yourself. Bitcoin was actually heading up to the $111,000, and then we made our way down to 107,000. So I'm sure a lot of liquidations occurred, as far as the future market is concerned. But we have seen a little bit of a bounce since then. If you're looking at Bonk though, Bonk did come up to this 2586. So insanely proud of myself, because if you've been following the channel, you guys know I spoke about this exact resistance to be our next target, and we actually retested that. Of course, as to be expected, that is a level where we did see the price get rejected directly, as to be expected, and we did see the price go down to 1822, and it was quite a sharp drop, to be quite frank with you. Here, let's take a look at it. We saw a retracement of about 30.25% for Bonk, but look at this beautiful bounce once again to the 2460 zone, and finding ourselves back down to this range. Of course, where we're finding ourselves, we do have significant amount of support, so that is to be expected. But I just want you guys to have a quick reminder from April 7th low. We did see Bonk go up 195%. So it is making its move towards the upside. It's doing exactly what you want to see Bonk do, to start pushing up to the major key resistance at the 2932 zone, which we actually haven't retested since the beginning of the year. We're coming closer and closer to that right now. We need to understand dominance has gone up quite a bit. And of course, BTC has also seen a retracement, which of course is going to reflect within Bonk, and it is showing that right now. But I'm very impressed as to what we're seeing right now. Let's take a look at it on an hourly time frame. So if you're looking at it on an hourly time frame, I really want to take a look at this. This was really beautiful. Came down to 1832, a beautiful bounce towards the upside. And right now we're finding ourselves back down to this range, and that is due to the overall market. But so far so good. Like what I'm seeing, we're still in this upward trajectory. Obviously, nothing gets invalidated until we drop below 1556, which again itself is a big move towards the downside. That would require us to go down 22.8 cents. But look where we get supported if that were to happen, at that 1550 zone, which again is another key support line for us. So that is that. Let me know down below what you guys think. I'm really impressed with the way Bonk is still holding. Obviously, Solana is down a little bit. SPL connection, of course, it is a SPL token at the end of the day, but so far so good. It's pretty much reacting in a positive way to the broader, meme coin market excitement. So I like what I'm seeing here. Let me know down below what you guys think. At the end of the day, meme coins are just to pretty much go in and out, in my opinion, to for your long-term holdings. So of course, if you have some in your portfolio, remember to lock those profits in and either cash it out or put it into your long-term investments, because at the end of the day, memes are going to go to zero. 99.9% of them. I know not a lot of people like hearing this, but your boy Crypto ZX is gonna tell you guys the truth. But yeah, it is what it is. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.